Hi everyone, it's time for weather news with J7409, the name you know, the news you can use for today, Sunday, the 13th of January, 2019. I want to thank everybody for coming over and checking the weather with me today. I appreciate it very, very much. Please subscribe. Click that blue subscribe button in the lower right-hand corner if you haven't. Then click that bell. Make sure you get all the latest of weather news, forecasts, watches, warnings, and all the updates on the winter weather as they proceed to happen. Now, what we're looking at, of course, is the watches and warnings map. Before we get into it, if you have any pictures that you would like to share with all of us, please click show more underneath this video. Then scroll down and you will find an email address to send them to. So let's get started. All right, over here in Nevada, this dark green. Then we have a little bit of dark green in Texas. What are these? This, my friends, is freezing fog advisories for this morning right on up until they burn off. Okay, that's as simple as that. Now, up and down here from North Dakota, South Dakota, Nebraska, all the way down till we get to Kansas, all of this, and including these areas here in the dark, these are just fog advisories, regular fog advisories. That's what this is, okay? And it should burn off this morning also. But when we come up to Washington State and parts of Oregon, this is different. This is not a fog advisory of any kind at all. This is air stagnation. And that's very bad for you if you have respiratory problems. So please keep that in mind if you're going to be out and about. And of course, we do have the snow. We have snow advisories. Only one warning, that's in the upper mountainous areas of New Mexico for today. Have a couple of places that need to watch out for flooding that could occur in Missouri, right in here. Now, when we get over to the coast, this is what's happening. Okay, everybody wants to know about this system right here, what's going on with the watches and warnings. Well, all of the pink is winter weather warnings. All of the blue is winter weather advisories. We'll look at a couple of them right quick. We'll start out right in this area here, because it's the majority of what's going on in this entire area that is pink, except for Western North Carolina with lesser amounts. So let's go check that out. Now, if you're in any of these areas, here's the latest map, and this is what it's looking like should happen. This map goes out at 3:30 this afternoon. I'll try to make another video to update everything for tonight, but this is for the majority of today. Here we have up in this area, right in here, this is West Virginia, 3 inches of snow, maybe 1/10 of ice. We have 3 inches of snow and sleet and up to 1/10 of ice when we hit over in the Virginia area, right in here. 1 to 2 inches of snow, sleet with ice up to 2/10 of an inch. 1 to 2 inches of snow and sleet up to 2/10 of ice in here. Right here, right before we get to North Carolina, right along the Virginia-North Carolina border, looking like 1/10 to 3/10 of ice and maybe up to 1 inch of sleet and snow. As we move across the bottom of Virginia, you can see right in here, 1 inch sleet and snow, 1/10 to 2/10 of ice. You know if you live in these areas or not. Moving on down to North Carolina, up to 1 inch of sleet and snow, up to 2/10 of ice, 2/10 to 1/3 of ice over in this area. Now, as we move on down, you can see the counties and the colors that correspond with them. It's what I've just told you, everything right here. So, like I say, this map does go out around 3:30 this afternoon, but I will try later this evening to get an update forecast for you. This is for the Washington, D.C. area, and also up here in Maryland, there's Baltimore right there. Winter storm warning, that's what you're under. This was updated at 8:30 this morning. Let's check it out. This is for portions of southern Maryland and central and northern Virginia. You are under this winter storm warning until 6 p.m. this afternoon. Snow and mixed precipitation, total snow accumulations possible of 5 to 9 inches and up to 1/10 of an inch of glazed ice. Once again, this is for portions of southern Maryland and central and northern Virginia until 6 p.m. this evening. Now for the District of Columbia, portions of central Maryland and northern and northwest Virginia, you are under a winter storm warning till 6 p.m. this evening. Also, your snow total accumulations are just a tad higher. You can expect anywhere from 6 to 10 inches, okay? 6 to 10 inches. Once again, this is for the District of Columbia, portions of central Maryland, and northern and northwest Virginia. You're under this winter storm warning until 6 p.m. this afternoon. This winter storm warning remains in effect until 6 p.m. this afternoon in these counties, St. Mary's and Calvert counties. Snow, mixed precipitation, total snow and sleet of 4 to 7 inches, and ice accumulations of up to 1/10 of an inch is expected. You're under this morning till 6 p.m. this afternoon. And now, when we move to portions of eastern West Virginia, as well as the Shenandoah Valley and the Blue Ridge Mountains area, winter storm warning is in effect until 6 p.m. this evening. Your snow total accumulations could be 6 to 10, with some places getting 12 inches possible. Once again, this is for portions of eastern West Virginia as well as the Shenandoah Valley and the Blue Ridge Mountain areas. Please be careful, guys. You're under this until 6 p.m. this afternoon. As this system continues to push to the east and off the coast, this is for central Virginia, Blue Ridge, and western Highland, eastern Highland, and Augusta counties. Winter storm warning, 6 p.m. this afternoon. Snow and mixed precipitation, your total snow and sleet accumulations 5 to 10 inches with a glaze of ice. Once again, this is for central Virginia Blue Ridge, the western Highland, eastern Highland, and Augusta counties. And for southern Baltimore and Anne Arundel counties, you're under the winter storm warning till 6 p.m. this evening. Your snow accumulations could be anywhere from 5 to 8 inches. Once again, southern Baltimore and Anne Arundel counties. This is where this should be. Until 6 p.m. this afternoon, you're under this winter storm warning. Now, as we move down to western North Carolina and western South Carolina, all of North Carolina just about until you get to the very end of the state, getting close to the Tennessee border, is under a winter weather advisory. Now for Asheville, Boone, Winston-Salem, and Hickory, winter storm warning. So let's check it out for you guys. Now you can see all of the counties that this warning area is in. Check them out, look them over, see if you live in any of these counties. This winter storm remains in effect until 7 p.m. this evening, with additional ice accumulations of up to 1/4 of an inch is going to be possible in this warning area. Storm total amounts may locally be maybe a 1/2 inch across southern Henderson and Transylvania counties. This is in western North Carolina mountain locations stretching from southern Jackson County northward through the northern mountains, including the greater Asheville area, also North Carolina foothills, northwest Piedmont, as well as northern Greenville County in South Carolina. Now, most of this freezing rain should occur early this morning, but it could cause some power outages, so please be aware of that, and please, for everyone, everywhere in the path of the storm, be careful if you have to go out in it. One of my subscribers yesterday, I was talking about Kansas yesterday a lot, especially during the live show, and one of my subscribers that lived there wrote me there were 700 wrecks at that time. There could be more now that happened just in Kansas yesterday in one little certain area. Now, these bands of freezing rain and snow, some are heavier than others. You can't predict where the heaviest is going to hit always. It's impossible. So anyone, anywhere that's getting any of this precipitation, please, please be safe. Now, a quick look at what might be coming up starting middle of the week around Wednesday up to Sunday. And then after that, we'll see what happens. But let's see what it's going to be looking like now. This is the GF map, of course, GFS map, courtesy of Tropical Tidbit. Thank you, Levi. We'll turn it on right quick, and I'm going to end it up by telling folks Wednesday through next Sunday, this is what could be happening, okay? It looks like there's going to be ample southern stream mid-upper level trough that's going to happen with energy and height falls that impact California to a lesser extent to the Pacific Northwest Wednesday and Thursday. And it's going to produce additional heavy rain and mountain snows. Now, a moderating swath of activity in this stream works inland across the Intermountain West and Rockies into Friday before the approach of an amplified Pacific trough over the northeastern Pacific switches focus to the northwest next weekend. Now, downstream, glancing blows of cold Canadian air. We're going to have a very cold swath of air come down from Canada, my friends, and it should pass over around midweek to the central to eastern United States. The northern tier become more significant, longer lasting, and increasingly southward surging very cold air later in the week into the coming weekend. Now, with northern stream amplification, this occurs as ample southern stream energies eject underneath from the western United States, and it could spawn all the way up to south central to eastern U.S., some cyclogenesis and photogenesis, deepening moisture influx into the system and overrunning the cold air mass spilled over top would combine with dynamics to fuel an increasingly robust moisture and precipitation shield that will offer a significant threat for a heavy warm sector rain convection and a very widespread swath of heavy snow and ice to the north. So we got to keep our eyes on this. I told you another one's coming. Looks like more rain for a lot of us. Raining at my house right now. Probably going to rain all day long, and more snow for a lot of you too. So I'll keep my eyes on this. Thanks for watching, for sharing the donations you send me. I appreciate it so much. If you'd like to become a Patreon, the link's below. I put stuff up over there I don't put up over here. I just thank you for watching my videos, friends. I love y'all so very much. And when I have a live show, that's the best time that I have all week. I love you guys so much. So everyone, be safe. Have a good day, a safe day, and a blessed day. Peace, love, and kindness to all. And thank you for watching.